Good evening, Tabassum. As you know, fear and doubt has become part of our life, isn't it? It's because of the pandemic. We don't know what is happening, and fear is very painful. Same as our what do you call doubts also. So holding to both can make us really stressful. A lot of anxiety attacks, depressions, whatnot, suicidal thoughts. And imagine a situation where you have to give up your partner, or maybe you have to give up someone you care a lot, and and you lost your job, and a lot of things is happening during pandemic. People doesn't know what to do. Their self-worthiness has been affected. Their courage has been affected. That's the time we look for somebody to look forward. Try to help each other. I mean, try to guide them, counsel them. So you know that India has become a thriving business for fortune tellers, from parrots on roadside telling the fortune, from our family Jyotish, who without them we can't go ahead with any ceremony. Correct. So maybe this nowadays a bunch of astrologers, tarot readers, and all have come into the foray, and some people are misusing, some people are using it, and luckily I found a person called Tabassum, so who is in a journey with me to help people, in their own way, who is a tarot reader, a spiritual guru, an intuitive reader, Reiki healer, whatnot. So welcome to the show, Tabassum. I'm happy to welcome you onto my show, Dream to Destiny, where I make people to think about their dreams and act on their dreams and reach their destiny. Hearty welcome from my side, Tabassum.
Thank you. Thank you very so much. And it is such a pleasure to be with you today. And in fact, it is something which I was really looking forward to because I know I'm absolutely right that these are the times, they're very difficult times. And there are a lot of people are going through a lot of things. And, the energy is very, very chaotic. And what people are looking for some answers and some solace. So, yes, tarot is a fantastic way to kind of help people from my side, but then I'm also intuitive and psychic. So sometimes I use tarot mostly as a tool to help them.
Okay.
So yes, so it's great to be with you today. So I'm sure that let's go ahead and see how we can
Okay. Okay. So my interesting. So I've read about this. So what is tarot reading? The first question.
Tarot is a very ancient divination tool. It's like it's not fortune telling.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from ancient times, and it has it has an intelligence of its own. It's very wise. So it is a pack of 78 cards, and
Mm-hmm.
it also is connected with energy of the people or situation or anything which we ask. So
Mm-hmm.
it reads the energy and it helps us to understand the blocks. It understands us to, see where are we stuck, because
Mm-hmm.
mostly it is about a perception of life and how we think or how we
Mm-hmm.
deal with situations, how we respond to a particular
Okay. Cool.
situation. It is all about that. So tarot
Okay.
and actually seeing that, okay, now this is what is happening now. So what is the cause? What can be the cause for this?
Mm-hmm.
Because I would like to put here, that most of the things that happen to us is our own responsibility. We
Mm-hmm.
would like to put this on other people and say this happened because of this person, or this happened because of this situation. But mostly, it is our responsibility, because always we have a free choice that how do we respond to a particular thing which is happening in our life. And life is always, as you know, it's like a heartbeat. It doesn't go straight, it will always go up and down. So how do we respond to it? That is in our hands, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how we should be dealing with life, with courage, and of course with a lot of calmness and inner tranquility and balance, which is easier said than done, but that should be the focus and motto.
Great. Great. So Tabassum, you have told me a big thing about what is tarot reading, and before I come into, I would like to know about yourself. Tell me about Tabassum.
So Tabassum has come from a long journey. She has taken a long, long journey towards this. And
Uh-huh.
now when I look back, I realize that each and every experience I had, was leading me to this.
Oh,
When
great.
I connect the dots, I see the big
Uh-huh.
picture now, and I see that I have actually been following my calling without realizing it. So
Uh-huh.
it was not so easy for me to that, right? Like it's not like something that I always knew about it. I didn't.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
but I was always searching. I was always
Uh-huh.
looking for something. I was always seeking something. And this
Okay.
came slowly and gradually. As I meditated and as I did my practices and I got more and more into spirituality, this came parallelly, this started building up, and
Uh-huh.
there was this feeling whenever I used to help anybody, whenever I could help anybody, I felt this warmth in me, the happiness in me, the kind of happiness which I've never experienced before. So I realized
Uh-huh.
that this is what my calling is, because this gives me extreme happiness and joy to be able to help anybody.
Oh,
So the
great.
journey has been full of experiences. Okay, it has
Uh-huh.
not been easy. It's been
Okay.
challenging.
Uh-huh.
I've seen pain and I've seen all kind of struggles and confusions, as
Uh-huh.
everybody does.
Uh-huh.
And I've gone and sailed through it, and there have been many, many people and many guides who have helped me.
Uh-huh.
Like in the sense spiritually, there have been many guides and there have been many people who have come in my life who have actually like in both the ways, sometimes
So just to interrupt
in a
about, maybe
negative way,
I know
sometimes.
you have been working in just in a very professional way. Been, what was the trigger that we made made you to realize that I'm just the trigger that you found that I have to leave my corporate job and get into this sort of activities, basically like spiritual gurus or getting into meditation or something like that.
So it's sometimes, have you ever felt that you're standing on the edge of a cliff, or you're standing in the swimming pool on the edge of a river, and you're
Uh,
thinking whether should I jump or not? And then
correct,
suddenly, out of
correct,
nowhere, you just
uh,
jump.
correct. Because it's,
You take that
yeah,
leap of faith,
yeah,
and you just know that it is the time to do it, and you just do
okay,
it. It comes naturally.
uh-huh,
There is a guide, there is an inner guide in us. There's always an inner guide in us. There's always
uh-huh,
guides around us who help us to understand and help us to take that step. We are
uh-huh,
scared. We are sometimes overwhelmed.
uh-huh,
We are not kind of sure whether this is it. But then
uh-huh,
when we actually take that leap of faith,
uh-huh.
it's that
Yep.
line, remember? Take a leap of faith. What if I fall? And then he says, what if you fly, my darling? So
Great.
it's like
That's
that.
yeah. That's I understand, but that is what I said in the beginning: the fear and the belief and worries and all those things are putting us back. We don't know what to do. Maybe we are a little scared. We don't have we don't know whom to approach. Maybe that's the way it has. It is been. I mean, that's what I understand. That most of the time, I think during everybody is in a verge of cliff. We don't know how to whether to jump or fly. So that's the time you people are coming into the picture and helping us. Maybe to meditate a little bit, understanding the purpose of life, understanding the passion of life, passion why you are born, and all those things. Is that right? Do you think the way I see it is right?
Yes, it is not that people don't know what they should do.
Uh
People
huh.
always know what they want to do. They are always very clear about things. The only thing is that sometimes they're very confused. Sometimes they don't see the clarity.
Uh
Sometimes they
huh.
can't see beyond something, because there are so many things happening
Uh
that
huh.
there's no one to tell them that, okay, even if they want to follow a path, they are not
Hmm.
sure. So if
Okay.
somebody just come, okay,
Uh
and
huh.
hold their hand and say, it's okay, let's walk together. It's fine.
Hmm.
You will be
Yes.
fine. You'll be safe.
Correct.
And
Correct.
that's what I
Correct.
do. That's all I do. I'm also on a journey. I
Hmm.
have not I'm not some enlightened soul. I'm also a traveler. So I
Okay.
travel, and I
Hmm.
travel with people, and I just kind of, it's like it's going on a journey with people around you and helping them on the way. And they may be helping me in a big way in some way. It's always
Okay.
helping each other through the
Okay.
journey. So
Okay.
whatever I have, I can give, and whatever
All right.
they have, they give. So
Uh
it's
huh.
like a beautiful exchange of energies throughout the journey. So it's not that I'm somebody special and they're not. I think everybody is special and unique. Everybody has something special and unique to give. It's just that I have been able to discover this and been more aware of this gift
Oh,
which I
great.
have. So I'm just
Understood.
using it. I'm just
Understood.
trying to use it and to
Okay.
give them the best.
All
Yes.
right. Okay. Got it. Again, my question, because you didn't give me right answer. You've been any trigger point where you realize that could be a life-changing thing for Tabassum Kaul, right? Something which a trigger point
I
where you
mean,
realize that
it was not sudden, it was a very gradual process.
gradual
And I
process.
realized that whatever happiness I was looking for, see, we all seek happiness. I
Correct.
was
Correct.
also seeking happiness. And I realized that whatever is happening outside, which it is
Mm-hmm.
very temporary,
Mm-hmm.
and that temporary things could not give me the happiness forever. So and I
Okay.
was looking for something, the forever happiness, and I
Mm-hmm.
realized that forever happiness lies within me. It doesn't lie with anybody else.
Anybody else?
I can share my forever happiness with a partner. I can
Mm-hmm.
share my forever happiness with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
but they cannot give me that forever happiness. They can be
Mm-hmm.
there to share it. Okay,
Correct.
it's my
Correct.
job. It's my inside job to feel happy inside myself. So
Okay.
I think there was no trigger as such, but then I had many
Mm-hmm.
dreams. I get these vivid dreams where I'm guided through. I had a lot of guidance. So I think tarot also came to me like that when I saw a particular dream. At that time, I wasn't aware of tarot, and when the dream came, soon after, I was introduced to tarot, and
Uh-huh.
very naturally it happened. It is said that whatever has to happen, which is
Mm-hmm.
for your good, it will happen so naturally and so effortlessly
Mm-hmm.
that you will not be putting any effort in it. It will just happen. It's like
Okay.
magic.
Okay. All right. Cool. Understood. Very good. I think that's very enterprising that you found your way and you're doing it. And and do you have any gurus to guide you in this, or you just was learning of you tarot? You learned it by yourself, or you had any gurus on these things? How did it happen?
Not No, not for tarot, but
Mm-hmm.
yes, I had spiritual gurus throughout.
Mm-hmm.
I
Great.
had always been guided. I have been guided by, for every step, every phase of my life, there has been somebody.
Oh. Okay.
I've been guided throughout. Every time there has been somebody or some mentor or some teacher,
Mm-hmm.
or even if I'm talking to a friend or somebody whom I just met,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they can be your guru. Gurus
Mm-hmm.
can be anybody, and every
Mm-hmm.
day you meet them. They
Okay.
have some messages for you. If you're
Uh-huh.
aware, if you're
Mm-hmm.
open, you're
Mm-hmm.
receiving these messages, and anybody can be a guru. A plant can be a guru. A dog can be your guru. A person can be your guru. But
Okay.
yes, spiritually, I had many gurus actually, where I have been doing a lot of spiritual practices.
Mm-hmm.
And but for tarot, I think it was more which came naturally to me. I was connecting to it, and I got connected to it. I worked very hard for it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it really helped because I'm intuitive and psychic. So it is just a tool for me to go deeper sometimes,
Deeper
and
into
sometimes I
something.
don't even require tarot. I can just talk and find out about people. I
Okay.
can
Great.
just log into the energies and understand a lot of things.
Oh,
But
that's pretty good.
tarot is just an add-on,
Uh-huh. I
like for
understand.
example, yes. So it's just a connection which I have. It's a connection with guides. It's a connection with angels. It's a connection with tarot. It's a
Mm-hmm.
connection with energies as such, as whole.
Okay.
That
So
I'm
it's
able
basically
to read
you're a
energies.
healer. In terms you are healing people. You're trying to help the right, isn't it? Correct. Is that the understanding I got?
Healing is not only physical, healing is also emotionally and spiritually. So
Spiritually.
when we're talking to people, when we're just, even if somebody, like for two people who are not healers, but they're
Mm-hmm.
listening to each other, they're actually
Mm-hmm.
listening to each other and helping
Mm-hmm.
them to,
Mm-hmm.
like suppose somebody's saying something to somebody's in pain, and they
Mm-hmm.
want to say something to somebody, their friend, they're just sharing, and the
Correct.
other person is listening very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
It automatically heals the other person. So
Okay.
I'm talking about the healing is always happening in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlight is healing us.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I
everything
know.
heals us. Yes,
Okay.
I have been given this gift as Reiki. As
Mm.
a Reiki healer, I heal people. As a listener, I heal people. As a energy healer, because I'm generally, it's
Oh,
about love in your heart. When you have
I
a lot
know.
of love in your heart, you just vibrate with that love, and I think whoever comes near you, they're
Mm-hmm.
definitely going to get touched by it.
Okay. So you
It's
mean
the
to say that a
intention.
person,
It's
yeah,
just the
you mean to,
intention.
yeah, indeed. You mean to say that there's a lot of negativity in a person, you can heal him also, find out is that, people can thought process, negativity. I mean, all those things can be healed by your, all this, with this thing,
See, we
by
have to
talk.
we have to look at the word negativity. Negativity
Ah,
is what? A person who had some bad experiences or some experiences in life, they
mm-hmm.
have these things in their mind and they
Correct.
overthink about it, or they don't have the correct perception about something. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely help to guide them, because I
Mm-hmm.
love to guide people in the sense when they come with a problem and they can't see clearly, or they have some kind of a block. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely help them to see that and
Mm-hmm.
also guide them through it. But then
Okay,
it is ultimately, at the end, it is their job to do that work. I
I
can show
understand.
them the path. I can
But they
show
have to
them the
put,
path, but
they
they
have to,
have
they
to
have to
walk it.
put the work. Okay.
They have to
So,
walk it. Yeah.
all right. Okay. So, do you have an intuitive or a psychic to be a reader? I mean, do you have to be an intuitive or psychic to be a reader?
I didn't get you again. Come again, please.
The question was, do you have to be intuitive or psychic to be a reader? Something is just from my perspective. Do we need
No,
to
I've
do it?
seen a lot of people. No, I think it's just a calling. There are a lot of people who who may not see it's a journey. Okay, and everybody, whoever is, I can't say about anybody else, but yes, for me, intuition really helps. Being a psychic really helps. Because I'm able to connect more. I'm able to understand more. I'm able to, understand the energies more. So I can't say about the other tarot readers. I'm sure that they're all intuitive and wish to help people. So, and an intention to help people. And if that intention is pure, it's coming from your heart. I think that's enough.
Okay, cool. All right. Understood. So I understand that your intention is very pure and all those things. And how do you help people? We have discussed, but do you have any? Because, for example, how do you? I know that you have been a known personality in North India, and you are trying to spread your wings. And you're trying to have a lot of people following you. You have your own YouTube channel. What is your YouTube channel that you're doing it, Tabassum? Can you tell us your audience?
Yes, so the YouTube channel which I'm doing, is basically to help people to get more reach to my videos. So my videos are mostly about readings, about tarot. It's about angelic advices, which every week I do, or even tarot astrology, which I do. Tarot according to the astrology. Suppose somebody's Leo, or maybe 15 days or fortnight is going to be for a Leo or a Scorpio or a Piscean or an Aquarian. These kind of things, or also love and relationship, because in careers I help them to kind of compatibility. Then also their day-to-day daily kind of problems or guidance. Have to coach them and their life path. So all these things I try to cover in my YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay. And so are you specialized in relationship coaching, or are you specialized in career coaching? Because I am more into career coaching now, but I do it with passion, understanding passion with this technical and human intuition, where I train them, I help them to guide and all those things. So like that, are you into spiritual coaching or career coaching where you use this, the field of tarot and astrology, which you both do?
I show them the larger picture. I am more into relationship coaching, but in relationship coaching, where when I talk to them, I see what is happening in their life. I try to give them a different perspective to everything. I show them the clarity that why it's going wrong. It's a very neutral way to look at it, in a very loving way. And I actually hold their hand and show them, it's not about mentally treating them. It is more about spiritually being a guide to them and making them understand. And also, of course, there is a lot of psychology also involved, which comes very naturally with this, in the sense where I'm able to understand and assess their situation and see where are the things being held up or where are they blocked. So as I said, because I'm a guide and a coach, so I try to help them. I have to show them that what is happening to them. See, it is not about me, it is about them. So I have to see different ways to show them, to find a way through themselves, so that they don't stand in the way of anything which is happening to them in their life.
Correct.
So it is it's a very beautiful way to do this, in the sense that I don't feel that, it's the energy which I pass on to them, number one. Number two is I'm listening to them. I'm trying to see where they are I can help them, or I can help them to see the situation. And also I would read the cards for them and tell them what's happening in the future, or what is the energy present around the situation. What can they do in the present situation? What is the remedy that can be taken care here? What can we do about it? And also, so I basically take them through hand-holding, a lot of hand-holding.
Hand-holding exercise. Okay, cool. So you work individually with them, isn't it? Individually with them, or it's not a group exercise. It's just one, because we are tarot. It's not a very famous thing down all over India. It's getting famous because of the things. It's a group. It's not a group affair. It's just individual counseling that you do, isn't it?
Yes, it is individual counseling. It is individual counseling, because everybody is different. Everybody has a different way of understanding. Everybody has different kind of experiences in life. Everybody has a different perception. So
So
I
yeah,
would
got it.
always understand. Yes.
Okay.
So it is more
So
customized and individual.
customize it. So it depends from maybe you have one session, two session, three session, goes also as per the need of the customer, as well as seeing understanding very deep into what is their problems or guidance
Yes.
around that. Great.
Yes, sometimes I can tell them about the chakras. Sometimes I can tell them that what is blocking them. For example, I would see that in the chakras, if something is blocked, I'll tell them how to open it, how to balance it. Sometimes I'll give them some spiritual practices. Sometimes I give them some kind of different remedies,
Oh,
or I would
great,
just
great.
talk to them. It all depends. It all depends on what is the thing which you're looking at. What is that? Where do we want to reach from there?
Okay, okay, cool. Got it. So I think a lot of information from you, which is really a new area for me, but I was very worth exploring it through you where we are heading to. And would you like to give something special to my audience? Because, like I said, this is a journey I've started with the intention of, converting dreams into destiny. And I'm
So
also trying.
I actually just did a reading. I was just doing a video for things, and so I
Yeah,
thought let me share this video, the
sure,
reading
sure,
for the angel
sure.
reading. So the angel reading was basically that Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of healing. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
he came forward today and he said that. The masculine part of the we have both masculine and feminine in us, yin and yang. Okay,
Correct, correct.
so for many months we have been inside the house, cooped inside the house in lockdown, and we've been doing cooking and reading and introspection. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
feminine side. So now he's asking people to go out and walk on, maybe just walk in the park, ground themselves, maybe go for a jog, walking, bike. They can just go cycling. Okay, not meet people as such, but then they can do all these things. Maybe
Okay.
walk barefoot on the ground. So this is the kind of a thing that he's asking them to do. Also, he's asked them to connect to themselves, and he's saying that by 15th of October, see, the energies are very erratic right now.
Mm-hmm.
They've been pushing people out of the comfort zones.
Correct.
They've been giving a lot of opportunities to people also during this month, but also
Mm-hmm.
been very overwhelming for a lot of people. And
Mm-hmm.
there has been a lot of health problems besides the COVID I'm talking about.
Oh,
There's been a lot of health problems and been a lot of chaotic energies. Now, chaotic means it's not bad. It's basically taking us from one level of evolution to another. So whenever
okay.
this happens,
Mm-hmm.
there is this
All right.
push of energy, and a
Uh-huh.
lot of purging happens. There are a lot of things that are thrown out. So
Uh-huh.
people will fall weak. They will feel
Uh-huh.
weak or
Oh,
just tired, or not like getting irritated. Sometimes they would be overwhelmed.
uh-huh.
So Archangel Raphael basically tells them to just kind of take it easy, calm down,
Uh-huh.
connect with the nature and be outdoors as much as possible.
Okay, good.
And also when I connected to goddess Luna, which is the
Uh-huh.
moon goddess,
Uh-huh.
she was the one who said that love
Uh-huh.
is the answer. So what is love? Love is not something romantic. Love is something which we do for ourselves. It's self-love first. Start from here. Starts from us. So when we are healed, when we love ourselves, and when we are fulfilled and happy, and that is when we are able to, give it to other people. When our cup is full, we are able to give it to other
Correct.
people and share it. But suppose if we are empty, how can we give love to anyone?
That's right.
So
That's
the
right.
whole thing is about us. The self-love is very, very
Correct.
important. So she
Correct.
talks about love. She talks about being kind of taking care of yourself and being taking care of like in the sense making sure that you are kind of strong enough, have courage, and bend down when you have to bend down. Don't be stubborn.
Uh-huh. Okay, you
Lot
need to
of
be
pain,
flexible. You need to be
I've
flexible.
seen because the people are stubborn.
Correct. Understand. Maybe the ego. Is that the word which you use? Ego is also one reason, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
be more resilient, be more flexible.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the quick
This
words.
was
What do you
her.
want? Yeah.
So this was her. This was her message.
Okay.
Yeah. So these were some messages which came across today, and
Uh-huh.
they were very beautiful ones. Yes, they were very beautiful ones, and I
Okay.
felt very happy making that video. So I thought let me share this here with the people who are
Okay.
listening here, who are
Yeah.
watching
Sure.
us.
Sure.
That they should kind of. They should not give up. There are things which happen because this is life. This is how it's going to be. Always there's going to be change.
Correct.
But how do we respond to that change is all that matters,
Mm-hmm.
So we should
Yeah.
always try to be calm as much as possible, be balanced, and love
Mm-hmm.
ourselves and fulfill ourselves, and
Correct.
not
Correct.
expect too much from others.
Correct. Correct. Agree. Fine. Fine. That is what the expectation is. What causes a lot of rift and misunderstandings, and all those things. And, yeah, that's
Yes.
understandable. Yeah. Yeah, it was very nice, Tabassum. I think, maybe once this, you can share us the video details and everything, and I can reach you out so that I can spread it out so they can watch your video and understand more about it.
Yes. So
And
my YouTube channel thing is very simple. It's Tarot with Tabassum. Anybody can
Tabassum,
type that Tarot
yeah,
with Tabassum, and they
yeah,
will reach my channel. So it's not
yeah.
difficult. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm planning to do Instagram Live also now,
Okay,
and I
great,
would be
great.
going very soon on Facebook Live.
Mhm.
So people can ask me one question at least, so it will be free. So I'm going to at
Okay,
least answer one question for them, each one
great.
of them as much as
That's a
possible.
problem.
And
No, people have too many questions. They have to make one question. That's the biggest decision making. But then that's fine. They should come back to you for asking question. Okay,
yes,
it's a I always believe that it's a God-given gift. We should be using for the betterment of mankind. So I wish that this quality of yours or this talent of yours let people benefit out of you. As a knowing you where you what have been, where you have gone to the corporate cycle, and coming to this stage and trying to spread the wings and bring the positive in many people's mind. All I can say is all the very best, friend. God bless
I
you.
thank you so much for having me, Vinu. And one thing I will just finish this with, close this with,
Please.
to all the people who are watching this is that thank you so much for watching us, and thank you so much for your blessings. And we definitely need support, and we need more love and more people who are smiling and giving energy to other people. We need more people like that. We need more people who can love, and so I need all the support. And thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, be there, listen to me, let me help you, let me support you, let me be there for you. So that's all I
Yes.
ask.
Okay. So help them to reach their dreams. So anybody who's got stuck, confused mind, maybe there could be, you can reach her to Tabassum. She can guide you. But again, she can only guide. She can't work for you. So she can only say the plus points, minus points, clear the karma areas, your energy healing areas. But you have to work for yourself and come back and act on
Yes,
it and be successful. So our dream is also,
yes,
my dream is also to make you successful. So let us all work together and make this world a successful area, and also individually successful person makes a lot of difference to the world. So with that say,
fantastic.
okay, with saying that, I am saying big thanks once again to
Thank
all
you,
my viewers.
thank
Thank
you
you very much
so
for
much.
Tabassum for joining. I know how busy you are with your shoots and all those things. Thank you very much for joining online. God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
thank you
Okay.
so much for having me on your channel, and I wish the best for your channel, and may it
Thank you.
just kind of grow and help as many possible as people as possible. And you
Okay.
are a wonderful person, and I'm so happy to have met you and be with you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you,
Namaste.
Tabassum. Thanks and God bless you. Thank you.
Namaste.
Love you. Bye bye. Take care.
Love you too. Bye.